Hi, you guys. Jenny, you all good with the pictures for Kyle?
Yeah, I can share my screen when she needs them.
Thank you.
Sure.
Can you guys hear me right now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep, I was setting up my AirPods. How you doing, Stephanie? Hi,
I'm
Jenny.
good. I'm good. How are you? You still in Dallas?
Good. No, I just literally got out of the Uber.
Gotcha. I come home Friday from Florida, so I hear you.
Nice. Yeah, I just got
It's not
home.
vacation, so trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Joe. Hi, Nicole. Lisa, Amy, Meredith, Maria.
Okay. We'll wait 2 more minutes till 7 o'clock.
Sounds good.
And then we'll start. I forgot my laptop, so I'm strictly working off my phone.
Oh,
Oh my
that'll
God.
work. Hey,
I
Andy.
know, right?
I have this deer. I've been holding on for it for a year. From last year. I have to get it to you. We'll have to meet up for coffee or something. I
1 more minute. Hi, Kyle.
have to run down and get.
Delois is on too.
Andrea, do you guys want to hear a very specific gender-related story?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm reclining in bed because I broke 4 ribs playing ice hockey this weekend. So
Oh my God.
that's the kind of stories I plan to bring to the Seaholm PTA next year.
I
Oh
love
Perfect.
that. I love that. Hi, Joe.
Joe,
I'm
did you-
Stephanie.
Hi.
Joe, did you say 4 ribs?
I did say 4 ribs. I did
Where
not
were you
eat them.
playing?
I
Where were
broke
you
them.
put-
Over at Detroit Skating Club on Sunday night.
You play in a
Wow.
league?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a pickup league.
Yeah,
Not
my
for a
husband
while, you're
plays
not.
in a league out of Royal Oak, and I'm constantly worried he's going to do something like that.
Yep.
Uh,
Tell him not to break his ribs because it's
Okay.
not it's no fun.
It's
Okay.
not a good thing. No,
Yeah,
no,
don't-
no.
Oh,
Don't break anything, ankles or ribs or
Not
head.
good.
Yeah,
Not good.
yeah.
Well,
but you
thank
got
you
to
all.
end it with, you should see the other guy.
Yeah, whoa, totally. Dude's a wreck. He would not show up on video. Right. All right, thank you.
All right, I think we're good to go, you guys. it's 7 o'clock. I would like to call the meeting to order right now. My name's Stephanie Showish. I am your president of PTA. I apologize, I'm in Florida. I forgot my laptop and I'm working from my phone. So thank goodness for iPhones and the technology we have today. You're probably not going to see my face a lot today because I'm scrolling in between our agenda and some notes that I have for it. So I apologize, but we will get through this. Let's see, Jenny, take it away with our notes and our approval from our last meeting, please.
We just have our January PTA meeting minutes that we need to approve. They were sent to all the executive board members. We don't have any changes to them, so I just need a motion to approve them. I guess I make a motion to approve them. I need a second.
I'll second.
I'll second.
Stephanie.
Okay, and then I need a vote to approve them. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. And then I just need to read into the meeting tonight. We've approved 2 electronic motions since the last PTA meeting on on January 16th. We had a motion to approve $1,000 for the Seaholm Food Pantry. I made the motion. Shannon seconded it. It was approved by 7 PTA executive board members, so the motion passed. And also on the 16th of January, we had a motion to approve an additional $300 for the Seaholm STEM Club run by Mr. Baltz. I made the motion, Shannon seconded. It was approved by 6 executive board members, and that motion was also approved.
Fabulous. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And those will be posted for us on our website as approved. And moving forward, let's talk about our PTA executive board slate. We're actually a month early. We're going to announce this next month, but we are pretty good to go. So we're going to announce it this month. We have our executive board pretty much all put together for next year's school year. And that has to actually sit for 30 days in case there's additions or subtractions. Let us know. And then at next month's meeting, we will actually be able to vote on it, and all of you will be able to vote as long as you're a PTA member. So we encourage all of our members to attend our next meeting so that we can all vote in the next board. I'm really excited about it. We have a lot of us leaving this year as senior parents, but we also have many good ones staying and some new additions. So we're very excited about that. Right now, president's going to be Andrea Long. Vice president's going to be Sarah Muglin. Secretary is going to be Elena, who is currently on our board also, along with Andrea. Shannon, who is currently on our board now too, is going to be treasurer. Christina Cunningham is grants. We do have one opening, you guys, and we're looking for somebody, and it's volunteer coordinator. It's not hard, I promise. I think the name is scarier than the actual position, but it's fun to be part of the board and get to know everybody and see what your kids are doing and talk to the teachers and talk to the principal and be a little bit more involved. So think about it. Or if you know somebody, let me know and get a hold of stephanie.showish@gmail.com. Legislative, it will be Michelle Moody. And our marketing communication has 4 broken ribs will be Joe. And he's on the phone as well. So I'm excited for all of you. This now sits, it will be posted on the PTA part of our website at Seaholm. Everybody can take a look at it at your leisure, please. And if there's any additions or subtractions, please get a hold of me and we will go forward with that. Moving on, we are flying now. We have treasurer's report. Unfortunately, Leslie had a family emergency that she had to attend kind of last minute. So what we're going to do is I don't think Shannon's on the call, is she? Or if she is, she might not.
No, I'm right here.
You want to chit chat about it? Are you ready? I'm sorry for the short notice.
No, I asked Leslie and she said there's really no update. So if there's something that you thought about that you'd like me to bring up, but so far the only thing I can say is that there are, we've approved a number of grants, as some of you who have been on these meetings have been aware, and we're still just waiting. While they're approved, that doesn't mean the money is spent or that we haven't provided the funds. That only happens if we actually get the folks who've requested those grants to actually follow through with it. So we're actually sitting on more money than I think we would have expected at this point in time based on that we just haven't seen some of those expenditures come through. but we're eagerly working on that. The first Fridays has been, the parents have been incredibly generous this year. And so we have more than exceeded our goal, which is fantastic. The teachers are all very appreciative of that. And I think, outside of that, there is, just a couple of things we're starting to think about next year's budget and, what we want to prioritize and, working with the principal on certain things that we might want to consider for longer term investments that we can help the school, to make the school better. So.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate your help.
Yep.
That report for the last month's budget will be posted on the PTA site as well on our part of Seaholm. So if you're interested in looking at the itemized budget, please do. It's always available at the end of the following month, actually, a couple weeks into it for the last month, so that it's as accurate as possible. Mrs. Kyle Hall, principal's update. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Take it away.
Well, thanks, everybody. And I just want to thank everybody who's been a part of the executive board this year. It's just been a pleasure and an honor to work with everybody. And for that one last remaining opening, I really invite anyone to join. I think this is a wonderful group who does so much for our students and our staff. And it's a joy to work with. And so we have a lot of fun. And I think we do a lot of great work as we work with teachers on things that can benefit students in the classroom, and we get to know one another. So it's been just a great opportunity, and I've seen some real growth when we have now live streaming and we have, this recorded, and many people, even though you might see only, 28 people on tonight's meeting, many more get to watch this and see when there are important things happening. This is where we hear it first. And I really invite everyone to join and try to be a part of it, because it is a wonderful, wonderful organization. And so please do. So thank you for that. And I look forward to welcoming all of the new members and really having another great year next year. We have some great news I want to lead with that we had today. Our new CSO started. Okay,
Yay.
so yay for that. This is absolutely wonderful news, because I know that we've been really kind of limping along here without an e-news, and she is ready and eager. And Suzanne O'Leary, our wonderful CSO who left the position, is working with Katie to make sure she gets up to speed. So Katie Parker is our new CSO. She came in today. She's working in the office. She's getting everything settled with her technology agreement so that she can have email. So we are going to be back up with our e-news. We're going to be back up with some shadows and tours that have been kind of in a lull here while we were getting her on board. And she is a wonderful, wonderful candidate. She is a resident here of Birmingham. She has 4 kids. 2 students, I think, are at West Maple. And 4th and 5th grade, and she has 2, I think, that are not yet quite in school. She has a degree in graphic design and communications, and so I'm really excited. I knew when we had the interview, and I asked how familiar she was with Facebook and and e-news, and she said, "Really, that's all?" So she was like, "Okay, you need to step up," so I just love that, and so she's really eager to get going and has just some great experience and loves community service, lives, eats and breathes basically community service, and is eager to work with our kids and get them placed into wonderful opportunities for that. So Katie Parker is her name, and we will be sending out a welcome and information about her to the community. And so you should be seeing our e-news soon. So I appreciate your patience as you've worked through with that. We also, I don't know, Jenny, if you have any of those pictures, I wanted to do a bond update. Pretty exciting things happening as we get into our next phase of the bond. But just as a reminder, we have our new auxiliary gym and the athletic fields are coming along and should be ready in August. I just talked to Aaron today about the new auxiliary gym, and he says it's on track and it is great. The roof is just about done. The walls are done. He was looking from the second floor out over the Maple Field, and he said this is going to be a fabulous place. So that is all ready to, all those things are ready to come. If you've seen the new student center inside the building, that was one of the other upgrades, and the new bathroom by the little theater. So we have some great things.
Can you see my screen at all?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
everyone seeing my screen?
So,
There we
right.
go.
So the picture that you see right there is the planned new vestibule coming in through the pool doors. So I'm sure, most of you recognize the pool doors. There is not that little vestibule there. There's just the doors that come in. So twofold things are going to happen there. It's going to be more of a security entrance, right? There are sets of doors people would have to come through, and we can have our security at that door. And two, it also is an airlock. So, the poor kids are swimming, right there. And sometimes coming out of that pool, it's quite chilly. The kids are sweating from the gym, so it's kind of a cold place, especially when that winter air comes flying through. So that is one upgrade that we'll be looking at. So that's pretty exciting. This is the ceramics, the art. I don't know. I can't imagine there isn't somebody on here, if you don't have a student who's in 10th, 11th, or 12th grade who has not taken ceramics yet. And ceramics is a class that we offer every trimester. We could literally offer it every period, all 3 trimesters. And that wear on that room has been intense. And so we are going to be getting all new countertops and cabinets and new wheels for the students to throw their pots on. And we are really excited about that new space. That's going to be a huge improvement down in the arts. So those of you who are worried that we were paying too much attention to athletics, we definitely are looking at upgrading our arts area as well. Next, the front entrance. Okay, I don't know that there's anyone who hasn't gone by and dropped a kid off and thought, really, that's the front of Seaholm. You can see the kind of crumbling steps up to the front door. All of that is going to be upgraded and replaced and uniform, and will look much, much better. And up the top picture where you see the Ernest W. Seaholm, literally the same letters that have been there since 1951, which I think is really nice. But we're going to do a little sprucing up and maybe have some light that comes over those so that it backlights it and it makes it look just a little bit nicer. We're going to keep that mid-century vibe and at the same time make it look like a warm and inviting and welcoming place to come into. This is a picture of our new upgraded bathroom by the little theaters. And I just had that picture for you because all of the bathrooms are going to be upgraded. All of the bathrooms, except for the single-use bathrooms, are in pretty good shape. If you've ever used one of them in there, the tile on the floor is nice, the fixtures are nice, and those are really, they're fine. But some of the other bathrooms, I don't know if you've ever gone into the cafeteria bathroom. It's pretty sad. Okay, so we are going to upgrade all of those bathrooms, and they're going to look like this. You can see this beautiful kind of tile floor. Notice the tile up at the top in a maroon with a nice kind of neutral palette. Excuse me. The light fixtures are a little different. Unfortunately, our kids tore them off the wall and used them as lightsabers. But we've got different ones up there and they're much better now. Sorry about that. This is the foods area. Oh my gosh, we'll try to get it out of 1980 and then get it into the 21st century. So that is all being revamped. This is an expensive project because we didn't realize all the HVAC was going to have to be upgraded when we went ahead and made the fixtures and the new appliances. So it's going to be, and it's a wonderful place. I think, Jenny, there might be one picture of just, unfortunately, it's just the That's another picture. Oh, that's the art classrooms. Just keep going. Yeah, this is a schematic of what the new kitchen, the new foods area is going to be like. And you'll see over toward kind of the windows, a lovely place where Mary Galanka can do demonstrations of her food, that the class can observe and then have their own stations around it. So this is going to be just a beautiful, beautiful space. Just like ceramics, this is a space. Foods is a class that we offer just about every period. The kids love it. It's we offer foods and multicultural foods, and the kids they adore Mary. They adore this this class, and I think it's just a wonderful, wonderful place. It's a lot, it's not your grandmother's home ec classroom. Okay, this is just going to be a wonderful, wonderful space for our new culinary arts.
You want to go back to the art?
Yeah, I want to go back. Maybe, I'm sorry, Jen, go back a little bit. Yeah, that's more of the art room you can see. And so some of the changes that are going to happen in there, there's also going to work with new lighting, new flooring, new sinks, new cabinets, and really make it a place where the students feel that they can, create. I mean, it was interesting. I went into one of those classes to observe Liz teach, and I talked to a student, a young man he said, I love this first hour. It's like I come in here and I just kind of zen out as I make my, whatever creation that he's making with ceramics. And it's just, and I could see it in his face. It was like, this is where he came in the morning and got ready for the day. It's like some kids want to go volleyball tech. Some kids might want to go down to band. This student would just love the idea of just creating something, in a very kind of tranquil and harmonious setting. And this is just a really popular class. So it's going to be great.
Awesome.
So I think that's it for the upgrade on the bond.
What's the timeline on all this, Kyle?
Well, that is, some of these, they're being in their planning stages right now. The architects have been working with the teachers. And so once they're planned, they start working, actually doing some of the work at the beginning of next year. They start implementing some of that. And then the following summer, things will get done. Another plan is I don't know if you've seen the band area, if your children have band, the lighting up at the top of that as you come in off of Lincoln, it's a kind of plastic that's there, and we're thinking of replacing that with glass because it just doesn't let the light come in, and it's yellowed, and so it's not real attractive. So that's another thing we're planning on doing. And these are all plans. Of course, we're over budget for a variety of reasons. One big bonus, I don't know if it's a bonus, but I think I may have mentioned it last time. We had that flooding that came up through the TV studio and into the little theater. The little theater is looking great by fall. It is going to have all new seats and chairs. I just picked out the fabric and the chair colors. It's all been painted. There's going to be new carpet. There's a new stage. There's going to be a new curtain, and it's really coming together as well. It was never a place, even in the time I've been there, that, we would have our little theater, our fall play productions and things like that there, but it was not a warm, inviting space. It is going to be fabulous. And so that came in from insurance costs because of the flood. So that was a little bit of bonus, but we're hoping that we can get all of these things done and in place. They're all planned, but we are a little over budget.
Kyle, I think we have a question.
Sure.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
Well, at least I'm the one with my hand up. So if there's someone that came in on the chat, then I'm sorry, then it's not me. So you said they're going to do the front. Well, the front's the drop-off area. So is that going to be done before the next school year? Or
not before next school year. No, they will not be doing this on summer. That would be done in the following summer, like the summer after this summer. And we
but
have
not during the school year.
It won't be done during the school year. That will be
Okay.
done during the summer. Yeah, because they
Perfect.
can't do that during the school year. Also, I forgot to mention there's going to be additional parking in the back, and shame on me for forgetting that, because that is probably near and dear to everyone's heart. There's more parking going to be established in that back. Some of you have seen, like, by the softball field and down toward, there's that kind of sloping area. They're going to put in an additional 50 parking spots with they have to put up a little bit of retaining wall and that kind of thing. It can't have as many spots as we'd like, but we talked about having spots maybe put in off on Cranbrook. So we're looking at all of those things, but they're doing a study right now about what would happen if there were a light there at Lincoln and Cranbrook, and the city is planning on putting a sidewalk all the way through there too. So so there are going to be some changes there. We're just not exactly sure, because for the money, it's a very expensive project, and really it's dismissal, it's arrival and dismissal. It's 20 minutes of scary interactions there, but can we make it better enough to warrant the expenditure? So we're looking at all of that as well.
Great.
Another item, if there aren't any more questions about that, another item that I want to just give you a little bit of update on is the schedule, the high school schedule. Dr. Linneberg and Susan Smith over at Groves and I met on 3 occasions with parents. We first met at Groves, then we met at Berkshire, then we met at Derby, and we had a presentation that we gave parents. All parents were invited, Seaholm parents were invited, and the middle schools were invited, and Groves was invited to talk about what we're looking at recommending for the new high school schedule. The decision of the committee was to recommend a 6-period semester schedule. And so now we're looking at we're getting more input from parents and students. And the one thing that we're hearing, a couple things we're hearing. One, real interest in choice. How are we're going from 15 choices a year to 12 choices a year. How are we going to optimize choice? Is there a way to optimize more choice? And so we've been looking at ways to do that. So I would encourage you to, if there is a video of this presentation, if you'd like to see it, I can resend the link, and you can take a look at that or ask me any questions that you have about it. But that is the recommendation. Mark, Susan, and I are going before the board next week to do more presentation, and we had surveyed the parents at the end of our presentation, and in the link that you could find if you want to have some more input. We are going to present that feedback that we received from parents at that time. I would say we had among the 3 meetings about 100 parents attend all together, and another maybe 50 or more who then saw the video and then provided input. So we are looking at doing a few things to optimize choice, which include 9-week courses, offering 9-week courses. That would be like 2 9-week courses in a semester, as well as semester-long courses, as well as, of course, year-long courses for the core. And so our teachers are working on looking at curriculum and ways that they can enhance that. Other things that we could possibly do to enhance choice would be there's a personal curriculum, the MMC, which is the Michigan Merit Curriculum, provides ways that parents and students can select and personalize their curriculum. And we have not, I think, done enough to promote that. So we want to make sure we do that and make parents aware of that personal curriculum. We also want to optimize any testing out that parents might want to do. What we've seen is that Michigan Department of Education has moved from seat time being required to more proficiency. So there are other ways to demonstrate proficiency, including testing out of any class that a student would like to test out of, that then offers more opportunity to take other classes. We also are going to be taking middle school classes that are high school classes like, say, integrated math 1, and providing students with credit at the high school, which opens up a path of acceleration for those students in math. There's also for a world language, so something like Spanish that is done, Spanish 1 and 2 might be done at the middle school. Student comes into Spanish 3 and 4. It opens up some space in the schedule to take other classes. So we've been doing quite a bit of work in trying to look at ways to make sure that students can take as many classes and the choice that they find, that they really want to take. And it's sometimes concerns parents that the 6-period day might limit that. So we have been moving along with that. Again, if you want, I'll send out the link and we can provide that with parents to take a look at. Stephanie, am I missing some other update that we talked about?
We wanted to, you wanted to briefly say, remember, there's a few rumbles about, we used to be block periods. Uh-huh.
Right. So there was some question in terms of the schedule that we had been on a block schedule, and then we moved to the trimester. When we did that because of financial reasons. We could not afford the block schedule. Is a very expensive schedule, teachers teaching 5 out of 7. And so this was in around 2008, and when we had that recession, and so we were finding the pinch here. So we went to a trimester at that time, and we laid off 7 teachers from each building, each high school. So it was a financial decision that we made. This decision to move to a semester is not financial in nature. It is more involved with optimizing minutes in the classroom and time in the classroom that we think we are shortchanging some of our students and making them less competitive with other students in Oakland County and the state and the country. And so, sorry, I apologize. That's why we're looking at changing the schedule now, but I'm happy to answer any questions about that.
Any questions? Quiet group today. Okay.
I did post the link to the YouTube, the presentation at
Thank
Groves
you.
that,
Yeah.
that you guys
Andrew,
did.
thank
So
you.
that link is available in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Perfect. And then any other updates, Kyle, from you?
There might be one. Okay, other final.
Kind of a big one.
I have been lucky enough to be at Seaholm for literally 34 years. I've been teaching for 40. I came with 6 years of experience and came as an English teacher, and had 34 years as an English teacher and as a department chair, and absolutely, loved and found my profession to be so rewarding. I stepped into the role of principal 6 years ago. And that too has definitely expanded my horizons and made me grown as a administrator and as a human being. And it has been an absolute joy to work with our parents and our community. I think the world of you as parents. I think the world of our students. I feel better about the future of our country because of students that I've worked with. And 40 years, I think you can add this up, and right, I've been teaching not only my students, but I'm teaching some of you I've taught. Okay, so there comes a time, okay, in every administrator's life that they have to sit, they take a look at what's ahead and what's behind and what they need to do. And it has come to that point where I am ready to retire. So this is my last year at Seaholm High School. I will be retiring effective June 30th. And so I wanted to announce it here, okay, because I really do think the world of the PTA. I didn't realize, and shame on me, just what a wonderful body this is, and how supportive they were to us. And so I think the world of them and think the world of you, and wanted to let you know. And I'll be following up with an announcement to the community about this, and this district will be following up with a announcement too. The job will be posted. I will help with any transition we need, and they'll be looking at forming a committee to search for my successor. And I wish everybody the best moving forward. And there'll be a lot of tears for me when I lead that graduating class in June. So I just wanted to let y'all know that.
Thank you, Kyle, for everything you have done. A lot of us have been with you for a very long time.
Yeah.
For a
Lots of you
very
have.
long time. So
Well, thank
you have
you.
been amazing.
Thank you.
maybe
And I want to
speak-
just give a shout out to my two APs who are both here, Mike Wicker and
Yeah.
Dolores Sprizak. They will be here to help with that transition as well. They are phenomenal. We are a phenomenal team, and we will make sure that we support your children and those coming forward in the next year.
Thank you. Well, you will be missed
Oh,
greatly.
thank you. Thanks
You
so
will
much.
be missed. But I
Thank
won't
you,
be.
Stephanie.
Okay, anyways. You will be missed. I don't even know how to even follow that up. But we do have an agenda, so we can do it. First we have, Kyle, you're all done, yeah? With everything? I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
5
that's it.
a.m. text, the 5
sorry.
a.m. text, the 5 a.m. text for snow days.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you all got that too. I'm telling you what,
Yeah.
that was the buzz the next day. If we find out who did that, okay, that was not me. I want you to know, like someone at central office did it. We all looked up at our phone thinking, yes, we have
Yeah.
a snow day, only to be told we had a normal day in our afternoon classes,
Yeah.
afternoon.
Dude,
that's
let's
thanks
not get
so
out of
much for
hand.
telling me that,
It was 5:15. It wasn't
Was it?
5, it was
Yeah.
5:15. I
All
mean,
right.
Just
It felt
want you to
like
know
five.
that was not it, okay?
Yeah, it was
You
not
got that call
Seaholm,
too.
it was administrative. I just wanted to make sure that was known to our school and our parents. This is not a Seaholm thing, it's a district thing.
Right.
So
Thanks, Stephanie. Yes.
whoever pushed that button, no, not again, please. Thank you for clearing that up. I just wanted everyone to hear it was not Seaholm. Okay. Moving on, Andrea Long, she just got back from Dallas, I think, for work. So she just
Dallas.
ran on the call. Thank you so much for your volunteerism. Very appreciated. And our future president of PTA that's on slate for 30 days. You want to talk to us about Volunteer of the Year, please?
Yeah, so you should have, like this weekend, there was a little buzz on social media. I'm going to post the form in the chat right now, but we are voting or nominating, sorry, not voting yet. We're taking nominations for Seaholm PTA Volunteer of the Year. So obviously you do have to be a PTA member to be nominated and to get voted for, but basically, these are individuals who have given a lot of service to the Seaholm, the PTA, or maybe the athletics. We have a lot of booster clubs for all the different sports and band and orchestra and all of that. So if there's anybody that anyone can think of that deserves a nomination, the form is there. We're taking nominations until, I think it's March 20th. And then after that, I will send out another form for voting March 21st to April 11th. And then Seaholm gets 2 winners. So 2 people will be the winners of the Volunteer of the Year, and they get to be honored at there's a reflections banquet that's put on by the PTA Council. And that's at Pierce this year. And that date, I think, is in May 8th. So they'll be honored at that awards banquet on May 8th.
And I also
So
wanted to add, if it's all right, usually this is senior parents, and it goes to the longevity of their volunteering throughout their child's schooling, right, in Birmingham public schools, or any public schools, I should say, as long as they're in Birmingham public schools. So in the past, we normally have done just PTA, but the board was talking and they're like, why don't, there's other people too, besides just PTA board, right? So I just want to make sure that it should be the longevity of their volunteering that they've done throughout their child's schooling in Birmingham School District, or other school districts that they were in before now. Sorry.
yeah, usually each nominee has like a list of, you know,
Right.
what they've been involved in over the years. So,
Right,
yeah,
right.
but if
And then
anybody
that's
has
what it-
somebody, yeah, yes.
Perfect.
If anybody has any one magnificent who they would like to nominate, please do so. And then I think I'm up next as well, First Fridays. Shannon
You are.
mentioned in the treasurer's report that we had fulfilled basically all of our signups for First Fridays, and that is accurate. So hands to all of you,
Yay.
because we were able to give all of the staff last year for the first time. We got through all the staff members last school year, but this school year we've already, like, we're going to be able to get through all the staff again. And it's, you know, it's only March. So we already have all the money that's in for the rest of the year. So kudos to all of you. You will not be seeing a First Friday sign up genius from me again, but you will be seeing just the thank yous. So, and my co-chair, Sarah, she's on the call tonight. She's your
Sarah.
future vice president on the slate. So she has helped do this. She's staying on as the First Friday co-chair as well next year. So
Fabulous.
that's
Thank
our
you,
big
Sarah.
update.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, ma'am. Go unpack. Let's move on and to our senior family members with a little bit of data. We're going to move forward. This kind of came up last minute of an idea that to actually include all this. So my apologies to all the women and men that are volunteering for our senior class and all the activities and so forth that are going on for them this last try. I asked and pulled information, or the bodies, if they could come. Colleen, I know that you are on. I saw you, I think, and I know that you jumped from one call to to ours. So I want you to go first with All Night Party, if that's okay. I think she's still on. Might be muted, maybe. Colleen?
She's still on the call, but she may open.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Yes, hi, I'm the chair of the All Night Party. And just background, it's the night of graduation, June 11th, from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. And we are well underway. We have all of our subcommittee chairs, and we are meeting. We have a next meeting on Thursday. And we have not sent out and publicized a lot, partly because we are waiting to really flood everybody until after spring break. We have 2 full months the way that the break fell. So we have plenty of time to get our volunteers to sign up and for all of the other notifications. And we are putting together a newsletter, which we did a few years ago when I chaired it, that will have, it'll be one place, so we're not bombarding with, you know, repeated emails. But this newsletter will have all the information about how to sign up for wishes, how to sign up to volunteer, how to buy your tickets, how to buy sweatshirts, how to buy your yard signs. So pretty much everything related to All Night Party will be on one kind of cool, looks like a newspaper, a face, you know, like the front of a newspaper. And
Nice.
we're working on that. I don't know any other questions that you may have specifically for me.
Do you want to announce where it will be?
Oh, yes, it's at the Hub, which is the 3rd year that we've had it there. That is in Auburn Hills. It's about 9 miles away. And we switched there right after COVID, and it works out great. It's a really beautiful spot. It's a significant amount less work because it's already pretty, and they bring the food, and they have all the tables and, you know, all the equipment that we need. And they also, you know, there's axe throwing, foaling, they have simulated suites, and then we bring in casino, psychics, magicians, bingo, and then there's always the hypnotist that kind of rounds out the night. So.
Okay. Thank you. Sounds good. Any questions for right now? It sounds like there's more information to come. we're gonna ask for updates also for next meeting, but I promise to give you guys more notice than a couple days.
Okay.
Okay, promise. And thank you so much for straddling both calls and like and helping out here and educating us senior parents. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, I think that's it. If there's no other questions, we'll move on. I did kind of bypass Katie, who is our president of Student Congress, because I know Colleen is on another call as well that she had to, but she wanted to personally kind of update us on that. Katie, are you on the call?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. You want to just kind of update us on what's going on with Student Congress?
Yes. So I'm Katie. I'm the president of Student Congress. And again, just wanted to come on here and let you know what we've been doing. So more towards the end of February, we had a Beat the Winter Blues week, which is kind of just a week we do to boost student morale. So we do stuff like free hot chocolate before school. We passed out candy one day, and then we paired it with BSU's Black History Month Spirit Week. So that was super fun. First try, we did have a class for Suco. We haven't been able to get one the past 2 tries, but I'm hoping for next year.
Hold on a minute. Kyle, did you want to add to that at all?
Hold on. Yes, I am very proud and pleased.
This is
to
a
let
surprise for
know,
you, Katie. Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
that we have, we believe 3 sections. We have enough for 3 sections next year.
Oh, great. I'm really
Yeah.
glad.
Yeah, I thought
We're
you'd be.
also telling you that you are going to fail senior year, so you can stay next year and enjoy them.
Oh, hi.
No, she is not,
Oh, okay.
I'm out.
but she's excited that it's continuing.
Yeah, I'm super excited because I mean, Suco's been doing great these past couple weeks, but it definitely is easier to have a class going on. As far as what we've been doing recently, next week is You Matter Week, which we don't personally run, but we're taking part in the club decorating contest that everybody does. So we get a part of the school and we decorate. This year our theme is I wrote it down. Seaholm is lucky to have you. So kind of St. Patrick's Day themed, which we're excited about. Speaking of that, we've been using the decorations that you guys donated, like all the markers and the paper, like
Yeah,
especially for this. So thank you guys so much for that.
you are. That is actually Leslie's baby completely. So I will make sure that is passed to her. She did that almost by herself, just to let you know. So we will definitely let her know that you guys are using it and liking it. That's perfect.
Great, thank you.
Sure.
Our next thing kind of is our big thing at the end of the year, which is Charity Week. That's the week of May 15 through 19. We're really excited about it this year. I think it's going to be we're making it a lot bigger than last year. I'm working with the rest of the Suco board, Miss McKenzie, our advisor, and then Mrs. Gatz, our new gym teacher, and Mrs. Votz, our art teacher, have both been helping us out on that. So it's been kind of fun. As far as we have a lot of like in-school events, but there are a bunch of out-of-school events too that you guys should all participate in, like viewing Powder Puff, which is our girls football game, Power Buff, our boys volleyball game, and then we'll have hopefully some restaurants do different weeks of the night, where different days of the week, where if you go to that restaurant, they donate a portion of their earnings to the charity, which is centered around mental health this year. So there should be information about that coming up in the parent newsletter. So definitely look for that. Other than that, this year with Charity Week, we're really trying to get a lot of clubs involved. So we've got a bunch of different people doing different activities, and we're super excited about it. So if you have any questions, then let me know. But thank you.
Katie, if you need our help with anything, make sure you get in touch with me, because PTA would love to, if you need money or help with anything, marketing, like let us know, okay?
Great, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
I've seen Powder Buff on the calendar. Do we, Kyle or Katie, do we have a date for Powder Puff?
Yeah, so actually we have been talking to Mr. Frank. We're having a little bit of a hard time scheduling, just because there's 4 varsity sports that have competitions every
Right.
day that week. So we're still kind of working on it, but we should have that date out in the next couple, probably in the next week.
So it'll happen during Charity Week though, that week?
Hopefully, yeah, we might
Okay.
have to push it to the weekend.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
We just want to get like as many people able to participate as possible. And with having so many varsity sports, it makes it hard.
Those darn sports teams. That sounds great, Katie. Thank you for all your hard work. I know that this is new this year, you know, and you've really done a great job, especially with only one try of the actual class. So you have been amazing. And I hope the next person that takes it is just like you. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, let us know what you need and we're here to help in any way. Okay.
I definitely will. Thank you guys.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Shauna, are you ready to talk to us about yard signs for our seniors?
Yes, I am.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Kyle, congratulations on your retirement. How exciting. You've been tremendous for the Seaholm community, so we're very sad to see you go, for sure. Moving on, yard signs. So as Colleen said, we will be putting out information. We were trying to save all the information and put it out together. So we weren't giving it in dribs and drabs, but now that I know that Katie Parker is on the job, I will be blowing up her email inbox with some bits and pieces about the yard signs. So they're available through eFunds for School. That's the Seaholm yard signs. They're $30. One thing just to note, we aren't offering refunds. So please, please, before you think to yourself, oh, I haven't ordered one, and you order a second one, please just go and check your eFunds for School's receipt from the beginning of the year to see if you have already ordered one. If you've got any questions, you can't find it, you can always email me. My email address is embassyOz@hotmail.com. And it might be easiest just to find that on the Seaholm, the main page. It's under the families, grade level information, seniors, and then I'm part of the parent rep group in there. So if you have any questions or concerns, you can give me a call about that. The other thing just to note, this year we will also be offering college bound signs, which is something that they started, I believe, last year. And it says, you know, congratulations, Sarah, Michigan State bound. And they're quite cute as well, but that'll be a separate link that we'll send. You'll be able to pay for those through Venmo, and all that information will be to come. You can also pay through check.
Is that set up now, Shauna?
It is ready to go. We just haven't put it out anywhere because we're waiting to put all the information out at once. So
Gotcha. Okay. I'll have you guys follow up too at our next meeting in April.
Yeah.
Just to review everything too, so that everybody has a clear, concise, any questions, you know, I just wanted to get kind of the conversation started.
Yes, for sure. So just to note a couple of dates, the Seaholm grad signs end of your last chance to order will be April 14th.
Mhm.
And the college bound website, rather yard signs will be a little bit later at May 12th.
Perfect.
So we've already got about 190 orders so far for the Seaholm yard sign. So it's a good start. Lots of people have already gotten that underway, which is great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let us know if there's anything we can do to help.
Yes, no worries. I think it's all in hand.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Shauna. I just put the link for eFunds in the chat.
Perfect. Okay. And I do have a link for the college bound yard signs, but I think it's better to put that out with all the information so it makes sense in the context of so we don't get confused. Yeah. Good on you. Thanks.
I still love her accent. I just want to say thank you so much. Let's see. Yearbook picks. I think every senior on here or on the call right now, actually every family on the call right now or person, we need to make sure you're checking your graduating class Facebook pages for update on that specific class, like especially seniors. There's a lot of information in there for you because there's a lot of information for your seniors that come at the third try. So I just want to make sure everyone knows about that, and we'll market that again, probably just a reminder kind of sort of thing too. That's just a nice reminder. So
the yearbook pics are in for your baby pics and the kids pictures that they want in their yearbook. Next, I think it's a shout out page for advertising, right? So that they extended the date for everyone until April 20. Hold on, I have it here somewhere. April 24th, I think, that they extended that you could buy that. And then they're advertising on the senior page too for that. And what that is that you can buy a 1 page or a half a page to actually give some, some love to your senior. And you can also post embarrassing pictures of your child if that's what you choose to do. That's what I would do. Next we have commemorative tiles. I don't have any updated information on that. Let me go to, I apologize. I have notes here that I'm just scrolling through. Some important dates that you might want to write down, and we will be posting these obviously, just as a reminder. Tuesday, May 23rd will be a senior breakfast and photo. That actually is at the school, I believe, right? And that is the whole class picture, I think is what that is, right, Jenny?
That's the panorama photo of the whole class.
Right.
Traditionally take it in the gym.
Right. Okay. I just want to make sure. Thank you, Mike. Senior clap out and picnic is the seniors' last official day, which will be Thursday, May 25th. And that's where parents come and clap out as their students walk out for the last time through Seaholm. Okay. May 26th is actually senior skip day. I love how it's announced. In my day, it wasn't even announced. That's why I think it was funny. And then Tuesday, May 30th will be senior finals.
Yeah,
June,
for those students who have to take their finals, not all seniors will have to take their finals.
specific classes.
Well, if the student has
Absent days,
good
right?
good attendance and a B or above in their classes.
So B or better, no
Okay.
unexcused absences,
Okay.
fewer than 8 excused absences,
Okay.
and fewer than 6 tardies.
That's a big number, but I know that that's hard senior
The
year.
seniors are pretty good on it. They look forward to that.
Okay.
so.
Okay. I got you. All right. Actually, Mike, can you just shoot me that in a text or email, and I'll post that. I think that's a good thing for parents to know with the excused and unexcused. Okay.
And can I ask, is that just for that try? It's not for the
Yeah.
whole year, right?
Right.
Just for that try.
Just that.
Yeah, it's just for try 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'm hoping my kid makes that, just to let you know. I have to be funny. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, June 1st. June 1st is senior awards night,
Right.
Thursday, and they'll be invited to that, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Okay. And then Friday, June 2nd is graduation rehearsal. And then Sunday, June 11th is our graduation ceremony. Tentatively, I'm going to say 3 to 5. Nothing's truly locked down with the time.
Right.
Right.
We're actually working on that right now because of the timing with Groves having theirs
Right.
earlier. We found some parking issues last time, so we're trying to make sure there's enough time in between. So
Right.
we're working that out, and we'll be sure we let you know as soon as we get that settled.
And the commencements will be at Aretha Franklin Amphitheater in Detroit.
Right.
There's no tickets that are required, so we're not limited to tickets like we have been having it at Seaholm, which is really nice.
Right.
Seating will be on a first come, first served basis. The gates will be open only an hour before the ceremony. That's it. So even getting there super, super early, you're going to have to wait for Groves to, exit, them to clean up and everything, and then for them to reopen it. Parking is limited and a fee will be collected at the lot entrance. And they're working on that right now. They're trying to figure out how to maybe streamline, right, Kyle?
Right.
Do you like how I said that? Streamline? Okay.
I've been directed to work on that.
Yeah. We also, if somebody can't afford or struggling with prom,
or other senior events, the PTA is here to help with students. They just need to contact me. Everything will be anonymous, just to let you know, but I did want to mention that last year, we have helped with that and it's not a problem. We just want to make sure your senior has a fabulous end to their senior year. And then I'll get with Colleen on about the all-night party, and funding is available from us if they need it. So that's a side note. Thank you, Shannon, for the text messages. What else? I think that's it. Am I missing anything? Oh, and we're 5 minutes, you guys. I stay on schedule. You know how I am about that. Anything else from anyone on this call that they would like to discuss or chit chat about? Oh, sorry. Can I bring up one more thing? The Bloom Prom pop-up shop. I'm sorry. So Bloom is our recycled vintage store that we have on site at Seaholm, and they have beautiful prom dresses that we actually offer to everyone, even gross. So anyone going to prom that needs a dress, we have, it's going to be opened from Friday, April 14th during student lunches, and also Friday, April 14th for all of BPS and students in surrounding communities from 3 to 5. That also includes jewelry and accessories and shoes and purses, like whatever is there, the students can actually take. Okay. And this started a couple years ago. We had a donation from a mother that had all of these dresses, and it has just grown and grown and grown. And it actually is very successful, and it's amazing. We don't want any of our seniors left out. We don't want anyone to worry about anything. We just want everyone to have a good time, and whatever we can do, we are here for you guys. So make sure you tell your students about it, or friends and family members too. And then there is going to be a voter registration drive in May. No, the date is still to be determined, and it's just for kids that will be 18 by November that can register to vote. And there's more details to come on that. Our next meeting will be April 11th at 7 p.m. and that's when the slate will actually be voted on. We encourage everyone to attend if possible. And that is all I have with 3 minutes left on the clock. Anyone have anything that they would like to share right now?
I just want to put out there about the alumni events. I just put dates out, and I actually am not sure that Quarton is. I know one of the other schools is also Wednesday, May 31st. It may not be Quarton. So I put that in the notes. That may be incorrect. I only know Pierce's so far, and I know that the other schools are working on setting up their dates and times.
That is,
okay.
To follow up with that, those dates and times are set by the elementary schools themselves. They have nothing to do with Seaholm. We don't pick the dates. We don't know them any more than anyone else. So
we normally get it. The CSO normally puts it in the e-news for us with the signups to the respective schools. But no, Seaholm does not manage that.
BCS does one as well, just for those of you that might not know that. BCS, even though it's not technically an elementary school, BCS does an alumni breakfast too.
Oh, nice.
And do can parents attend this as well?
So we have a sign up, and the sign up is at Pierce at least. This is our like 9th year of doing it. And the sign up is for the kids. We do not want the parents to sign up, because if they do, we feel like the kids will maybe think it's not cool to come. We've never turned away a parent at the door, but we don't want you to sign yourself up on the list. This is technically a student event. There are certainly parents at the Pierce one, at least. I can't speak for the other ones, but it's really like the intent is for the kids, but we always have parents there. Yes.
Okay. So you're not going to turn away parents is what I'm saying.
No, we don't turn away parents, but the teachers are like, I mean, you look the same as when the teachers saw you last. Your child looks totally different.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like, they're interested
sure.
in what's going on there. So
maybe we should have parents go so that they recognize the kids. I'm just kidding. Okay, thanks, Jenny. This is great. We'll get this all together too to market. Like I want to update our calendar and stuff so that it includes all this and we start including it in the e-news, right, moving forward. So thank you. Anything else? It's 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I have. And I think I'm going to close out the meeting at 8 o'clock. Thank you very much for attending. We appreciate you, and have a great spring break. And we will hopefully see everyone in April. Bye.
Thanks, Jenny.
Jenny, do we need to officially adjourn or are we good?
That's me adjourning.
We're adjourned.
Yeah, we're adjourned. Well, I want to get your gavel so you can hit it. All right. Bye,
Night,
guys.
Good night.
Bye.